When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next?
What next? Yeah, we're moving on from the fact that he was spying at him everywhere. And that whole camera room setup was for monitoring not just the hotel room, but Edgeworth said he sweeped on Karita's place and found more cameras.
Karita's place?
He said the victims. He said I swept the camera that I pulled out is not the one in your evidence. This camera I got because I swept the victim's home and found it.
Okay.
Meaning he was being monitored at home.
Yeah. That's
prior to the murder. So all of that equipment in that back room and the computer and the logs and the tapes and whatever.
What was the camera at Angard's or at Karita's? Angard's house?
Sorry, didn't he say the victim's house?
Now I'm not sure anymore. Now I'm confused. It was Karita's? Yes, no. He did.
Phoenix Edgeworth pulled a new camera out.
Yes. And he said, this is not the one that you found on the bear.
This is a camera because I swept the victim's home.
The victim's house.
Okay. The victim is Juan Karita. Therefore, he went to Karita's house, found a spy camera that was then obviously placed by On Guard.
Okay. If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Angard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual.
Edgeworth stuttering? It's not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
God damn it.
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder?
That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Meow.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness? It's... Yes, go on. Who is it? The man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer. Mr. the Killer.
It is not the cat. You were trolled by chat.
Oh, I said meow like that.
Okay.
Oh, no, well, chat makes the same choice as me. That's good.
Trolling is real.
Wait! Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer? I mean, the assassin? Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here, to the witness stand. Right now. Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Is this all right with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is all right to do this.
Oh my God, put the fucking receiver on the stand. Put the receiver on the stand! He doesn't have to implicate his location or give himself up. And he's just a businessman who's done a transaction, so why would he have any problem just talking into a microphone? Holy shit!
Very well, then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Also, of course, Edgeworth knows about the receiver. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Oh my God. Oh
now then,
my
witness. God. Your name and your occupation, please.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin.
It's moving! I say...
That's so good.
What is going on here? Your Honor, how can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about when he freaked out.
I want to see the transceiver crash out.
Oh my god. Yeah, the panic frame. Struck by lightning.
Electricity, antenna going in and out.
Smoke coming out.
Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court.
Yo, I have seen motherfuckers on whatchamacallit, video calls being like, yeah, Your Honor, I'm just pulling over now. You're not supposed to be driving. I'm not in my car. What? You have a suspended license. What are you doing? You're breaking up your...
That's stupid.
We can put a fucking walkie-talkie on the stand.
First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelly the Killer.
I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry. Maya! A voice. Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. This is insane. This isn't a court case. It's a part of the fucking crime. We're satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly the Killer.
It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
You just have to take my word for it without explaining what the fuck is going on?
Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else.
Yeah, I guess as long as prosecution and defense agree, then judge is like, whatever.
And what would that be?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct?
It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
No. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. Ugh.
Shelly the Killer. What's he gonna say? Witness testimony.
About my client. This is so crazy.
There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
Oh!
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
Cross-examination.
About my client. Oh boy.
What the fuck? Holy shit. What is Matt thinking right now? Sipping that brandy real like eyes wide.
There's something I must first state.
Hold it. We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients?
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Sorry. Go on.
Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
That's only because you don't know about my situation. To an assassin, nothing's more important than the trust between a client and himself.
Hold it.
The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person would be my client for very long. It would certainly...
That's enough. Please, no more.
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway. And that's the reason I'm here today on this witness stand.
Hold it.
That seems a little strange to me.
I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Oh? Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You... Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I didn't say anything. That wasn't me.
The judge had better watch himself. Here's my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Hold it. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. It's egomaniacal. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all that extra fluff. Just tell us the name already.
Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk.
I'm not his therapist, you know. I feel like that could be a sign of the agreement.
Yeah, leaving a card. Maybe he cares about people knowing who did it, you know?
Calling card. It's literally a calling card.
No?
Your Honor, God damn it.
Aw. Objection denied. Use your gray matter.
Wait a minute. I did press everything and get looped back around, right?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, she forces it forward.
No. Not that straightforward, huh? Say his name.
There's no point of question, though. We're just making connections. Gonna have to work to get him to talk. Okay, hold on. Let's just press again. This led to nothing. This stalled as well.
What?
Guys, what the fuck just happened?
You repress normally?
I pressed a second time and it's changing.
Oh man, this changes the rules of the game.
Okay. I mean, didn't we see this last time too?
It happened.
There was a rule-breaking
once?
press. There was a rule-breaking press last session.
Yes.
Where we pressed a second time and progress occurred, and I went, oh, fuck. Okay.
So now the new rule is press twice?
Press twice. I'm sorry, but I'm wondering about something you just said. Yeah, that is... You know, RPG talk to everybody rules. Talk to them a second time. They repeat their line. You're done talking to them.
Yeah.
What if they repeat the same thing twice and then there's a third line afterwards?
That's mean.
That's very mean. You said that your client had already broken the rules.
A person who frames another is the worst kind of human.
And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with the client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Would have figured.
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
This case seems getting better and better.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really.
In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek.
You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Excellent.
It didn't add a 5th pip.
Did it change the previous one? Or, like, no?
Double press? Okay, the prescribed roll. That one had a tag on it. And then we get to the final one. Ah, this changed. This changed.
Okay.
Now then, I do believe it's about time I reveal the name of my client. Don't you agree?
Hold it.
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida?
That person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier.
Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews.
What? This can't be. On the phone earlier.
Andrews! Adrian! Huh. What is going on here?
My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back.
Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? Is this a triple layer of client protection?
I'm sure in order to get an audience with his court. Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps.
I knew it.
This is outrageous! I was deceived! This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you are the one who summoned this witness. You, Shelly the Killer.
My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal.
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah.
I mean, that was his condition for the entire kidnapping to begin with. Like, at the end of the day, lest we forget, being caught up in the moment, the murder occurred, and then a crime was investigated. But prior to all of this, a kidnapping occurred with the condition that you get Matt on guard off.
Fully acquitted.
And whatever happened in the midst of the case, including Matt potentially betraying Shelly, if that actually occurred, or if they had a falling out, then what reason does Shelly have to continue kidnapping Maya?
Yeah.
He is not kidnapping Maya, as far as we know, as an extension of his services to do the assassination. He did it.
He did do the crime.
So now what we have, it could be an extension of his services. We don't know. But what reason would he have to continue kidnapping her if he fell out with Matt on guard?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that was his condition. So he would just be like, oh, well, fuck him then. Here you go.
Yeah.
And
But
also, I'm out of here.
He's not doing that.
Right?
Yeah.
If he got betrayed, he would just drop her off somewhere and piece the fuck out. So we don't know what the deal is with his approaching you to begin with.
The prosecution has failed to provide motive, provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Angard is innocent.
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion, and call me when you've reached a verdict.
Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately. What now? With the way this is going, Angard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
I'm kind of surprised that the law here is not using the technicality of, like, oh, whoever committed the murder. They're actually willing to go past that to the
client.
To the client.
Yeah.
Right. Which is true. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer's lying. And on guard, my client. I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
You want a perfect record, buddy?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelly the Killer is certainly lying under oath.
from our perspective, Phoenix Wright is undefeated, no?
He is.
Yeah.
Yep. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie.
Miss Andrews,
The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died.
She was... That defensiveness about the note was, like, flimsy, weirdly, for something that was, like, we thought was real at the time.
And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me, it was a horrible, horrible lie. But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No, that's not true. Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impact was a large part of your life.
This? Just looking at this case on paper, with the amount of bullshit afoot, like, this should be awful. Right? The amount of insane, impossible to call things occurring should be terrible and frustrating and bad. But it works. It's actually working. And I think the subject matter has a lot to do with that. And the characters.
You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead. No. Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please. Help me.
yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
He's gonna hold up this phone. And the hopes that a crashed out, bleeding fucking gumshoe can drag himself over or even kick the door down.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya?
How about we save this file first?
That is nuts.
Whew.
Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do?
We bluff on reality, baby. Always believe.
The show must go on.
1% is the same as 100%.
Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept the not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
I know. But Madame Garde is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, I'm no better than on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it's because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust. I never thought about it until now. I trust him.
Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further continue to question Mr. DeKiller.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But, that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through witness lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor.
Oh,
There's still more evidence to look at. I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. DeKiller. Right away, Your Honor. The truth.
Let's go!
Has a verdict been reached?
Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more.
About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for?
Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done.
But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. DeKiller, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail.
You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? Witness testimony.
About my client part 2.
As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover this body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. Even more appalling is the creation and planting of a knife and a button. That act is what I was referring to when I said the client had broken my rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now? However, this time everything has finally been revealed. Objection! Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this, do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense will question the witness as if I have a choice here.
Huh. Why? What that witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case.
Order! What the actual fuck is going on anymore?
If you scrutinize the testimony, then
I'll expose the lies in that so beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes two of us. Reach out to the truth. Let's go.
As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However,
Hold it!
What is it, Mr. Wright?
if I press him on the wrong way, I might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time.
Witness, about requesting a hit.
Yes?
How much is your fee?
I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial.
No. I'm not thinking of hiring.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
you want to kill me? You want me dead, don't you?
Swing first, nigga! Swing first! Well, no! Why would you think something like that? You're
Guilty, Mr. Felix Wright. You are hereby declared guilty. Witness, let's continue.
hidden shank in the gavel. Where are you? Come! Getting flashbacks to the war. The Revolutionary War.
Oh my gosh. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not?
One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime.
Hold it. I would think that most people would be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill.
If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job.
Yeah. Well, changing occupation might be good for you.
However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party.
That goes without saying, Mr. the Killer.
And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime.
Hold it. Are you talking about the button and knife?
Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
You try to make things easy.
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything and to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene.
Hold on. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing?
That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I'd suggest you plan for your alibi too.
Might I suggest taking a nap while snoring the words, alibi, 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 in between your honk shoes?
Worked for all my previous clients.
I have a list you can consult of other alibis. No, I already told you. Nope, no intention of using your services ever. Thank you. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? Judge is like...
Adrian Andrews knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrido was dead.
Hold it. From the very beginning?
That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true.
That's odd.
Even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button.
Why do you think that client did that?
What do you mean, why?
Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. Why would someone who's requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway?
That is true.
I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. On Guard.
If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it?
Sadly, that is not possible. Huh? My job is to kill. That is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty.
You could kill, but you won't frame. You're too prideful in your work to frame, and she needs him to be guilty. So you're not going to take that part of the deal. Is what he's saying.
Even if they say it's for revenge, setting up someone else to take your fall. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
Hold it. And that's all you have to testify?
Yes, and I pray that I'll never be called to the stand again.
Again? As in you plan to continue?
I must, as I have yet to find the person to take my place and become the fourth successor.
Oh my god. We're running on Sith rules.
Dude.
Okay. We got some fucking Bushin Ryush action going on in the background here. The killer line must continue.
I'll say The killer sounds less and less of a clown as time goes by.
He's never been a clown. From the jump.
Like,
He's a professional.
yo, he's a pro's pro.
This is Agent 47 on the fucking line.
Yo.
He call me in, I'll do the job, and I'm out. Slight little notice, touch of the juice. Pay attention to the way that the radio is tilting during the conversation.
Absolutely. And the lighting up as well.
Little detail is quite nice.
Actually, how would you like to end your life, Mr. Attorney?
Excuse me? No. I'm fine. Really.
Are you really not? Huh?
What kind of man the judge thinks I am now?
What are you going to do now, Phoenix?
All I can do now is double press. Since the game is changing as we play it. And expose the lies.
That's true. However, you realize that will be very bad for our client, right?
I'm so confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet.
Alright, double press.
I'm right here, Phoenix. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, son.
Body armor under the robes.
Oh yeah, you shopping? You shopping for prizes?
Okay, there's a lot of press.
There's a lot of repressing.
A lot of
to be done
presses.
if you go that route. Yeah.
He didn't mention... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Like, he's giving his testimony so far, but he hasn't mentioned whatever deal he had with Matt and the handing off of the bear.
No.
So that's still up in the air, even though there's also a second costume in play. You haven't explained that part. Right. There was a point here. Yeah. Yeah.